Hi, this is Jim Blasingame, the Small Business Advocate. And if you'll give me 3 minutes of your time, I'll help you have the maximum opportunity to be successful in your small business. Now let's talk about the greatest challenges of small business owners today. Ask any small business owner how their business is going, and even those who honestly report it's great will also likely say, but we can always use more. Knowing this about the heroes of Main Street, to find out what's really going on, you have to ask the way we did recently in our online poll with this question: what's the greatest challenge for your business right now? Here are 5 options we provided, the responses we received, followed by my thoughts. First, I was surprised to learn that less than 10% reported finding qualified people was their big concern, which was way down from past surveys. Some sources estimate there may be 4 million positions going wanting in the United States for qualified candidates. So my speculation is that this change has more to do with the economy than with talent supply. And it was interesting that less than 10% of our sample were troubled by Obamacare impacting their HR strategy, also down from past polls. Perhaps the fear factor has diminished since the president delayed the employer mandate of Obamacare to 2015. We'll see how this response changes next year. According to Dr. Bill Dunkelberg, chief economist for the NFIB, who's polled small business owners for 40 years, their single greatest concern over this period has been taxes and regulations. But when we offered this option in our poll, only 1/4 of our folks chose it. Since taxes and regulations have actually increased in the past 5 years, the next response represents what it took to knock these perennial pains off the top. The big number in our poll came in at 58% for "we need more sales." This response has to be juxtaposed over another response we've received for the past 5 years, which is that consistently 3/4 of small businesses feel they're operating in a stagnant economy. At this stage in a recovery, the economy should be growing at 4% a year. But when you see this response from the sector that creates over half of the U.S. GDP, it's not difficult to understand why the economy has barely averaged 2% growth per year. Response to the next option supports the previous one. Only 3% said, "we need a bank loan." For 5 years, small businesses that survived the Great Recession did so by deleveraging and learning how to operate more efficiently. Bank loans are the primary source of small business growth capital. But when the economy isn't growing, so goes business loans. Wall Street, once the leading indicator of the economy, is now merely a leading indicator of itself. The new leading indicator of the economy is Main Street. If you want the economy to grow, create conditions that foster small business growth. Write this on a rock: if the economy is the chicken, small business is the egg. This is Jim Blasingame. I'll see you on the radio or on the internet at smallbusinessadvocate.com.